tilapia.
It was all a dream on the scene, making mean.
Then I came along and changed everything.
From ciphers to diapers,
Green jiggly
but the
beans.
grind don't stop.
We just got a bigger team.
All the way to the top.
Mom, what does that mean?
The time is now or never. We the dream team.
How are we gonna get paid for this?
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Kane, aka Nene, aka whatever it is that you want to call me. I am back with Jameson. Today we are going to give him a piece of the spotlight. He's going to be doing a segment called Cooking with James. Yeah. So James is gonna be making dinner. James, what are you? Hold on. Corey wants to say hello. That's not how you say hello. James, what are you gonna be cooking tonight?
We are doing a lime tilapia dish. I'm doing a little cheating because I'm taking a menu and I'm tweaking it a little bit. So it's lime garlic tilapia. Got this recipe right off of Delish. All right, so credit
Corey, stop touching it.
out to Delish. They've actually been helping with all of our meals throughout the last couple of weeks, and they've been amazing.
Yes, we are currently on a diet, as I mentioned before. I'm fat. I know I'm fat. You ain't gotta tell me I'm fat. He fat. I got a reason to be fat. Hopefully I'll share it one day. We don't know why. That's not nice. But so yeah, they have really been helping us. So without further ado, I'm gonna turn it over and get behind the camera, and you guys will get to see this lovely face.
Hey guys, it's your boy James, aka if you're on the East Coast, preach.
I love it. Don't keep going.
And if you're one of my new subscribers, you can just call me TJ. All right.
Wait a minute. You're not gonna throw in a random ass nickname that I have never heard of and expect me not to question it. Who the hell is TJ?
What do you mean? It's a nickname for James.
TJ?
TJ.
Never
it's
have I
actually a very
ever.
popular nickname for James.
Babe, are you
Google it.
nervous? Are you nervous?
Why am I nervous?
Because you were doing like this little, I gotta pee dance. Stop it. TJ, I've never in my life called this man
Stop
TJ.
touching that. That is going to get really hot.
Yes, stop it. Go take a bath. Say hi and bye. Oh, womp, womp, womp. She's bad because I make her do good hygiene things. All right, TJ, whoever the hell that is, let's get started.
Okay. Let's do that again without all of that. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy James. If you're out on the East Coast, aka Preach. If you're a new subscriber, aka TJ, you're gonna be rocking with me as we're making some delish up in the kitchen. Today we're gonna be doing a lemon garlic tilapia dish. Shout out to delish.com. They are providing the recipe for today. They've actually been doing all of our meals. I've gotten all of our meals for the past couple of weeks off of delish.com, and they have been amazing. So I am super excited to get started. So I've got some things already in the fridge prepped. What you need, of course, you need your tilapia. Just don't throw it on the ground. They are packaged, so we're good. I like to get my tilapia individually packaged because they come in like a pack of like 12, and there's only 3 of us in the house, so we usually don't eat them all. So if they're individually packaged, they're easier to store for a later date. We are also going to be using, they say to mince like parsley, but I'm actually going to mince spinach. We've been incorporating spinach into our new diet. Let's see what else we need. We need butter. And then we need a couple of lemons. Now, one thing that Delish doesn't give you is side options. So you have to come up with those on your own. For today's dish, I'm going to be doing asparagus and rice. All right, asparagus is a good side if you're trying to stay healthy. You use about a tablespoon of oil and a pinch of seasoning. Saute those bad boys up, and they are amazing on the side of any type of dish when it comes to shrimp, tilapia, even things like steak, chicken, any kind of baked or sauteed meat. Asparagus is the way to go. If you haven't tried asparagus, I recommend that you try it. What else do we need? And I think that's it out of all the things that are in the fridge. Now, all I need left is seasoning. I make my own seasoning out of a couple of ingredients that we have in the in the cabinet. Haven't had any bad things yet come from my wife or daughter when it comes to the seasoning. So I'm gonna keep using it. And of course, you really want to be picky on the types of oil that you use when you're trying to stay healthy. Vegetable oil is very good when you're trying to stay healthy. Also, if you do not have a price cap on your budget, you can always use olive oil. Olive oil is amazing when it comes to using healthy products. All right, so let's get started. First, we have to do some cutting. I have one knife my wife will tell you that I use all the time.
His killer knife. If I ever go missing, look for this knife.
This is my favorite knife because it's lightweight and you can use it for chopping, mincing, slicing, anything. There are times where I use this knife, but this is my favorite, my baby. Especially if you're trying to cut like onions or tomatoes or anything that's really juicy. These knives will keep the juice in all of those things. So, first we are going to cut up some lemon, cut up some spinach, and prep our You want to cut off the ends of the lemon. Just go ahead and ditch those real quick so you don't have to worry about getting those out the way later. Now, a lot of people when they're doing cooking shows and they're cutting up like fruits and vegetables, they never tell you to get rid of the sticker. All right? I hate that because there are a lot of people.
Does that bother you?
There are a lot of people you wouldn't imagine, but there are a lot of people that actually cut right through that sticker and cook it. It must be a work thing?
No, I was not going to say that on camera. For those who don't know, James is biracial. And anytime he does anything I disapprove, I blame it on his white side. Which I was not going to say on camera, but apparently he's okay with it. He can say it. I can't say it.
All right, so what you do is you want to take your lemon and you want to cut it into thin slices. Not too thin, but about that size will do, okay? You don't want them too thin because then they'll get crispy and not sauteed. You don't want crispy lemons.
Hey James, what are you doing with that leafy green stuff?
The spinach?
Yeah.
You know what it is.
What are you doing with it though?
I'm washing it.
Why? You know, some people don't believe in washing their legs or their feet, so they probably don't wash their spinach either. Why are you washing yours?
You always wash any garden grown. I know I didn't do the lemon, but I had pre-washed the lemon. I just did not pre-wash this because it was in its container. So you pre-wash anything that would normally come out of the ground. regardless of if you get it from the store, food market, flea market, any type of market, always wash your vegetables that come out of the ground.
And your hands too. Coronavirus. Just say it. Bro, take a bath and be quiet.
And so you just chop up the spinach like you would do like parsley or
It's an FYI, James has taken no type of chef classes. He is no type of expert. He's just trying. So if this does not work at home for you, sue yourself. All right, then moving on.
all right. Now I think out of everything else, the asparagus is the easiest to cut because you just cut the base of the asparagus. And the reason why you cut the base of the asparagus is because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They usually pre-cut the asparagus before they put it on the shelves, but sometimes you never know. So you want to go ahead and cut the base of the asparagus again. And the reason why you cut the base of the asparagus is because if you've ever seen reeds by a pond or a lake, they grow like this. Well, asparagus do too. So what they do is they just come through and they cut the base of asparagus. Most of the time, they're supposed to cut it again before they put it on the shelves.
Are you telling me if I eat asparagus, I'm eating swamp weed?
No, it doesn't grow by the seed. But what I'm saying was, if you ever seen reeds by a seed, by a pond or a lake, that's exactly how asparagus grows, is straight up. So, depending on who's in your produce department at your store, which I wouldn't know why you would know them personally, but always make sure that
You're doing great.
that you cut the base of the asparagus just to make sure that you don't have any unwanted bacteria going into your body. All right. Okay, so everything is pretty much chopped up and ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of oil and a tablespoon of butter. Looks like that's all that we have left.
That is not a tablespoon. I don't know where your math comes from, Nashville.
Hey, leave Nashville out of it. All right. Tablespoon of butter.
You guys love the way he measures.
And a tablespoon of oil.
Only you can prevent a forest fire. Touch hot things with bare hands.
Huh?
Please don't touch hot things with bare hands. You can't go to the doctor right now. That's not a good look.
So why did you come in today, sir? I was playing chef at home and touched something really hot.
You're playing chef? So you know you're really not a chef because I can't tell by the commentary. That's it?
That's it.
I trust you. Trust you, bro.
All right, now, if you notice, I did not wash my cutting surface going from vegetable to seafood. That's because when you're going from a vegetable to a meat, there's no cross-contamination. Now, if I decide to come back and cut something else, that's when I'm gonna have to, because going from meat to something else is always cross-contamination. It's weird how meat works like that.
I'm your biggest supporter. I want you to know. I'm laughing, but I love it.
All right, so I'm gonna crank this baby up a little bit. Let that sizzle again. And then we're gonna put our meat. I'm not gonna put this on there since I had already cut meat on that. Yes, that is a clean surface. Hey, ain't nobody suing me because I'm
Cooking in your own home, they can't sue you. Do what you want. And if they help, they do what they want. That's really soapy thanks to Corey.
Yeah. My daughter's very helpful when she wants to be.
Is that the word we're choosing to use? Wasn't gonna be the word I chose, but okay.
Well, because of her little mishap there, I haven't had to add any soap to that wrap.
And you won't for the rest of the month. That's how much of my soap she used.
All right, so you're gonna put in, turn that down. Put in your tilapia. If you are afraid of grease, I recommend that you put your tilapia in a paper towel first, because your tilapia is still going to be wet. And any smart person knows water plus grease equals really poppy. So you will get popped on. Then you want to put your layer of lemon, and then you want to sprinkle some. If you're using parsley, use parsley. We're using spinach because we're adding spinach to everything we eat.
And we ain't got no parsley, we just gonna tell the truth.
I mean, we could have bought some, but I didn't feel the need. All right, so I'm going to put a lid on that and get started on our next thing, which is rice. So we're having lemon, garlic, tilapia, rice, and asparagus. That's our meal. All right, so waiting for the water to boil for the rice. You don't want to start doing your asparagus until about 2 or 3 minutes after everything else is almost done, because asparagus cooks faster than anything else. All right, guys. So the rice is just about done. We're using brown rice. And then I added some chicken broth to give it a little flavor. You can take any type of rice, like white rice, brown rice.
So you're only two options.
You can prepare any type of Uncle Ben's rice. So we are going to move on to the asparagus.
I'll turn your TV off if you're out here.
And we're going to turn this on low.
Can we peek in here at this? No? Oh.
you want 2 tablespoons of oil. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And then let that heat up. Bring my seasoning. I tell you guys, I use this seasoning for everything.
Makes it good.
Yeah? You proud of that?
Sometimes you could put it on this.
Nice.
I'm being a hater.
All right. Now in goes. And again, your asparagus is going to be a little wet, so if you're afraid of grease, stand back. We're going to let this cook. We're going to let the rice simmer down a little bit, soak into some of that chicken broth that we put in there. And then we will be back with the finishing product. All right, guys, everything is now done. My daughter cannot wait to say grace, so she is already eating her meal.
Good answer.
I'm eating my sauce.
Okay, well, that's still part of your meal.
You need to wait.
So, I like my wife's plate better. Nice and golden.
Dad's is burnt.
How's it burn? It's not burnt.
It's a little extra done on that side.
That's Chris. I will take that with pleasure.
So, this is our meal, and be sure to remember that because of our little one here, we don't actually have the availability for you to put comments. So if you would go to our Instagram page
Look at him. Oh my
and
God.
put your comments on there, let us know your feedback on how you think everything turned out.
And what else do you want to see, TJ? What do you want to see TJ cook? All right, you guys. Thank you very much. We're gonna go ahead and let Corey end this vlog. Make sure you give this video a subscribe.
And I'll start with Daddy. So
Turn on the notification. Turn on notification. Peace out, guys.